was hustling work then. I done dodged 9 times, living life for such a dirty game. I done dodged 9 times, living life for such a dirty game. I that money a couple times. I ran through that bag and won't left a dime. The first claiming they here for the ride was really the first ready to slide. I take it to stride. This big trillion foolish pride crossing me never ever ever.
Suns leading by 20. The backcourt made up of Wall and Green is out there with Jayshawn Tate, and it's Wood in at the 5. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Paul can't get it to go.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
And you think about the best to ever play that position.
Top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter.
A chance. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on JaVale McGee.
Hey, guys, I got an update from the Suns' head athletic trainer. He said that it's definitely a painful injury, but not a worst-case scenario. While the season isn't very old, this is still distressing to hear, and somebody is going to have to pick up the slack while he's out. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
Here's Green following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Again, the Rockets score.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Ball against Paul. He kicks it to Bridges. Back to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. And he drives in.
You see the wingspan and the timing by John Wall. What a defensive effort.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's Booker. Puts it up off the inbound, and it's good on the layup. Booker's got 16 points.
Already you see it. Booker adding the strength to take the contact and win out.
And Wall. Here we go now.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Bridges shot. Good.
And it looks like they left their defensive effort back in the locker room, guys. They just haven't had the same commitment here defensively in the second half.
Now here's Wall. 6 points for him. From past the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 16th rebound on the night.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
No good from 18.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Here's Tate. It's rebounded by Paul. Phoenix leading by 20. Looking to end his cold spell, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work, gets the most out of his teammates, and has done that wherever he's played.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Paul. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone and he's the engine to this whole operation.
And the Rockets making a change here. Porter's checked in, and the Suns also making a change. JaVale McGee's checked in for 8, and so Paul nails both of them.
Boy, you think over the course of Chris Paul's career, he will have had a 10-year stretch where he was the best point guard in the league. But perhaps the value of his leadership qualities will be the thing he's most remembered for. Competitive spirit, pushing his team to the next level. What a career.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. Here's Green. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Green's got 7 points in the game.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Paul passes to Booker. Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Passes it to Porter. Here's Wood. Count that bucket. And it's 7 points for Christian Wood.
And not easy getting Wood off his spot. Even with contact, still able to stay focused and balanced.
Now here's Paul. 10 points for him. The pass to Johnson. Back to Paul. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
Gordon against Bridges. In the corner, Tate with it. No good from outside. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour.
When Chris Paul gets into the teeth of the defense, make no mistake, this guy's in attack mode because he wants to go to the foul line.
Hey guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Phoenix.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
Yeah, and I think something they've also worked hard at tonight is crashing the boards. The second chance points have been coming in bunches.
The first one falls. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
Here's Porter. It's hauled in by the Suns. Bridges got his 4th rebound in this one.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
A nice shot by Booker.
Well, this guy is an explosive offensive talent. When Devin Booker's cooking, my goodness.
Houston's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Schroeder against Paul. And that one's good. Schroeder's got 11 points.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Paul kicks to Crowder. Bridges, no one around him. Offline with his 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Suns leading by 21. Paul's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. The Rockets shooting 47% since getting things started in the 3rd quarter. Now here's Porter. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
You can see Schroeder's shoot-first mentality if a defender overcommits. Nicely done.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
2 shots.
Relax on the first.
That's good from Schroeder.
One thing Dennis Schroeder has proven is that he can be an effective player whether he's starting or coming off the bench. This is a versatile guard, and maybe his best attribute, confidence.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Landry Shamet comes in for Devin Booker, and Cameron Payne subbed in for Paul. Schroeder. Hits them both. And here's Payne. 9 points in the game so far. Here he goes. Craig passes to Payne. The three. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Porter. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Here's Schroeder. 13 points in the game. From deep. And there's Porter on the assist by Schroeder. Porter's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
Payne looking around. Kicks to Bridges. 5 on the clock. And there's the drive. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
Rockets trail by 21. Schroeder outside. There's the lob to the hoop. And finished off by Martin Jr.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Now here's Payne. 9 points in the game so far. Craig kicks to Bridges. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Back to Porter. Driving inside. It's good. Porter's got 5 points in the quarter. Phoenix leading by 17. Now here's Payne. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
It's Matthews on the wing, defended by Crowder. To the paint. Outside Matthews. Schroeder outside. Pass to Porter. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Here's Payne. Bridges. Shoots over Matthews. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Houston the other way.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Inside, Martin, and finished off by Martin.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
Phoenix calls timeout.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
So for the Suns, Ayton, he's checked in for Torrey Craig. And it's Booker in for Landry Shamet. .156 left to play in the third. Now here's Payne. He's guarded by Schroeder, and the shot's good from Crowder.
I'll tell you, great job by Crowder to free himself up, an aggressive interior scorer.
Schroeder looking around, throws it up high, and it's Ayton with the rebound.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that. This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
To the inside. Here's Şengün. That one's not going to go. And Phoenix will come the other way. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Payne passes to Bridges. Wow. Martin with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Here's Christopher. 6 points for him. Martin finds Schroeder. Down low. Here's Şengün. Misses off the left iron.
Well, they get it to the high percentage area, and then it all goes wrong from there.
It's stolen by Schroeder. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And finished off by Martin.
Hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now here's Booker. 23 points in the game. There's 10 seconds left in the third. 6 to shoot. Fires the three. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
That's his second personal foul.
This is not a young man you want to send to the line. Booker's already a lights-out foul shooter.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Booker taking 3 shots.
And he's good on the first of 3.
Well, I think we know that Devin Booker is known for his shooting, but to me, guys, there's also the passing and the rebounding aspect that comes into play with him.
He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. And so it's Phoenix, feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Suns leading by 17. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. Backcourt pair, Payne at the point with Booker beside him. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Now Tate, after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. Crowder against Schroeder. Here's Wood driving the lane.
And on the drive, Woods' size and speed make him so difficult to defend. He just busts right through the defense.
And Booker kicks to Payne. It's hauled in by Wood. Wood's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
His first
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The line for Houston, Jayshawn Tate, taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Gordon's checked in for Matthews. And a change for the Suns. Johnson's checked in. So he gets them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Over to the wing. Ayton finds Payne. To the middle. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Booker.
The assist.
14 points for DeAndre Ayton.
What you love about this young guard, Devin Booker, is his ability to hurt you with both his passing and his shooting.
Wood in the post. Defended by Booker. Wood can't hit.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Payne dishes to Johnson. Shoots the 3. And rebounds again. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
And the rejection by Ayton.
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when DeAndre Ayton is hustling and focused, he can send it back with the best of them.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Suns, Cameron Payne. At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Payne hits them both. Rockets trail by 17. Outside Gordon. Back to Schroeder. Outside Green. Schroeder against Ayton. And finished off by Wood. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 11 rebounds.
And let the big man eat. Throw it up to Wood, and he'll complete that.
And the shot's good from Crowder.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit number one option for an offense.
Your Clutch City Texans. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get loud for your Clutch City Texans.
Check in for Cameron Payne.
Chris Paul.
Schroeder against Paul. Schroeder passes to Green. Back to Schroeder. Here's Wood. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Suns leading by 16. Paul with the ball. Ayton wide open. And he gets it to go from the corner.
Well, true to form in today's NBA, as a big man, DeAndre Ayton has face-up ability, and that's critical.
Schroeder kicks to Green. And finished off by Wood.
That's a pretty bounce pass. Nice.
The Suns have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Here's Paul. Straight D that time from Dennis Schroeder. It's trailed by 16. Here's Gordon. Rebound by the Suns. Now Paul. Over Gordon. Now the pass to Crowder. Booker outside. 5 to shoot. Over Green. No good from Booker. For Houston, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Here's Schroeder. The shot missing. Some solid D from Paul. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Suns. 16-point lead. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Kevin Porter's checked in for Houston.
Rockets ball. Now in the lineup for your Rockets.
The Rockets shooting around 40% from the floor here. He kicks to Gordon. Pass to Wood. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Paul passes to Johnson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his third.
And Cam Johnson, a surprise pick for us when he was taken 11th back in 2019. Many wondered, I recall, what the Suns saw. Now, that's not the case.
Well, that's exactly right, because most projections had him as a late first-round pick. The Suns front office, give them credit. They saw the upside of Cameron Johnson, and boy, he is now viewed as one of the steals of that draft.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Green taking his time here. Dishes it to Porter. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Suns leading by 16. Down low. Here's Johnson. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
To the wing right side. Here's Wood. Some solid defense from Ayton. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Paul trying to get open as Johnson. Outside, Green. And finished off by Wood.
And looks like we got a man in the zone tonight. Once Wood gets into a rhythm like this, he tends to stay in it.
Now here's Paul. Booker outside. It's Crowder on the wing. Misses the 3. It's trailed by 16. Tate finds Wood. They grab their own miss. Johnson with the block. And here is Paul. He feeds it to Johnson. And he can't bank that one in. Rockets are gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Outside, Porter. Pass to Tate. Paul's got his 4th rebound in this one. From about 16, and the jumper is on the mark. And the Suns lead by 18.
Well, the mid-range is always a good option for Chris Paul.
Porter passes to Gordon. Into the lane. Some solid defense from Ayton.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Three-pointer, Crowder. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
I think you have to be cautious when guarding Jay Crowder. He excels at using his body to get these calls.
Crowder, 3 shots.
3 shots. 3 shots.
Free throw good, Crowder.
I just have so much respect for how Jay Crowder plays the game. This guy works so hard for every single minute he's out there, and you love seeing that.
Mikal Bridges checked in for the Suns. And he sinks the second. And he makes all 3. And it's Porter with the ball for Houston. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Gordon from outside the arc. And no good that time. The Suns go the other way with it. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Paul dishes to Crowder. Paul passes to Booker. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Booker's got 14 points now in the second half. Porter against Paul. Wood, high post. The shot misses. Phoenix leading by 23. Paul passes to Ayton. Kicks it to Booker. This one for 3. Tate with the rebound. Tate's only got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
And Porter, here we go. And finished off by Porter.
A fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Now, here's Paul. We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
And Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
The Suns making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Porter finds Tate inside and stolen by Ayton. Johnson outside. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Assist goes to
Paul's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Timeout call for Rockets. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a three, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
A moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, DeAndre Ayton.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of moves, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
He got an extra boost from the grief these fans were giving him here tonight. They were riding him hard all night, and he ate it up. Some guys just like being the villain, I guess. Now, here's Paul. A three ball. It's hauled in by Wood. Wood's got his 16th rebound on the night. Gordon dishes to Porter. Some solid defense from Ayton. Suns on offense. They're on a 13-4 run. Booker outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it. But at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
Now, here's Bridges after Jalen Green's miss. And that one's good, Ayton.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Phoenix.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today. And
they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight. And as usual, great numbers and a dominant display
for DeAndre Ayton.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. A new lineup here for Houston. And then for Phoenix, Biombo, he's checked in for Ayton. Aaron Holiday comes in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Paul. And he makes both free throws. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the fourth. To end the cold streak. The rebound by Johnson.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Now here's Booker. Just 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. Phoenix, no good that time either. Here's Christopher, covered by Payton. And the pass to Fernando. Here's Wall. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Chris, big win tonight. What do you think was the biggest factor?
I don't know. It was just our defense. Obviously our offense fed off of it. Guys made open shots, but I think we really locked down defensively, and that's what we're trying to make sure is that we're a defensive team every night.
Well, you were a defensive team tonight, Chris. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.